This is video 21 of a 20 video day.
We're going to talk about how we did it and why. Because could you imagine getting an entire month's worth of videos filmed in one day?
In one sitting.
We are actually on video 21 because we're going to talk
20.
about we're going to talk about how we just finished filming 20 episodes prior to this one.
Yes, we are.
What were your thoughts about filming 20 episodes in a day before we'd done it? When I told you we're going to film 20 in a day, did it sound like crazy?
No, not really, because I knew that we would be doing roughly 10 minutes average each video, and so just thinking about it, you go, that's totally doable. It's more really when you get started that it starts to seem quite daunting, because you realize it's going to take a while to get going, and then you do all the talking and everything, and then it's done, and you go, that was video number 1. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's like once we got going, that's when it starts to seem like a lot. But
because you got to plan a day. I mean, we started about 9. We started filming about 9.
Started at about 9 this morning. Yeah, it's almost 3:30.
Yeah. So it's 3:30, and we're now filming video 21. So
6.5 hours, and we took a half hour for lunch, or 45 minutes. So really, it's not too bad. Yeah, but the key to it is the preparation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so let's talk about how we prepared.
Yeah.
We've got an outline here. You've got notes. You can see we crossed off when the video was done. Video 1, I talked about how to get people to view your YouTube videos. And I have the 3 things and a few bullet points that I wanted to talk about on each one. And so it took me the time to prepare. First, I did some keyword research to find titles. I used some other tools like I talked about on how to get ideas for other topics to film videos on. And I took the time. It was probably in total about 3 hours of time to outline all the content that I wanted to prepare. And obviously you have to do that in advance. And I've obviously got a team that is going to be editing all these videos, because that would be a lot more than 6.5 hours worth of work.
The boy, no kidding.
So I've got a whole system set up. I've already filmed videos in this way. That's why we can do it so efficiently. By preparing an outline, being prepared, then we can just knock them out of the park, get 20 videos filmed in one setting.
Especially when you're sitting in one, like you say, in one place. Where it's just a static
That's a good
look.
point.
We're here, we're doing 20 videos, but we can, one gets over, we wrap it up, and then within 30 to 60 seconds, we turn around, reset all the cameras and the microphones, and start again. So that helps a lot. Mm-hmm. Now, we've also shot together 20 episodes where we were doing location shooting. And we knew that this took us this amount of time, and we really had no idea how long going out and shooting one episode here, one episode there.
So let's tell them the real examples. Where did we start?
Yeah, we started at the parking lot of a large sporting goods store, and I was able to kind of map out in advance, knowing that we could do one there, and then there's a building adjacent to it that's a donut shop, and that kind of played into another theme. So we walked half a block and set up another one there. In these videos, we're trying to be mindful of being a little shorter, for no other reason than to not make the day so long. Mm-hmm. But I think we still ended up doing about 10-minute videos each time. Yeah. But interestingly enough, when you've planned out and you've mapped out where you can, and if you can take advantage of geographical proximity, you can get 2 or 3 done in not much longer than it takes for us to get 2 or 3 done here.
Just because he had prepared the topics, we knew what we were going to be filming ahead of time, and so it's like, all right, let's go here, go here, go here.
And I'll be honest, I mean, there's pros and cons to both location and studio shoots, but for me, one of the fun parts about doing it on location is just that it does tend to break the day up a little bit. You're outside or you're inside, but at least you're seeing different places, and that's a fun way to do it.
So I don't want to necessarily word it as a disadvantage, but what are some of the things to prepare for when you're going to film 20 in a day? Like, you need to stretch your back? Is that what you're saying? Or
Yeah, for me, I have lower back issues, but sitting like this for a long time, and then also sitting like this, the neck kind of gets craned. That's why I try to sort of look at the viewer and include them more and more. Not only because it is more inviting. like you're part of this conversation. Even when Nate is talking or I'm talking, he's looking at you, but also because it's just more comfortable too.
Yeah. And then we took a serious break
Yeah,
for
you take
lunch.
a
I mean,
break.
in addition to the potty breaks or whatever,
Yeah.
we took a break for lunch, and I highly recommend that. With Paul Jenkins, we'll leave, we'll go to a restaurant, a good hour-long break, then we'll get back into it, and
Yeah.
highly recommend that.
It's it's the kind of thing where if you're serious about doing, the daily video format so that you're getting the amped videos, right? I mean, you're really trying to hit that 4-month mark and see the spike, the things we've talked about in other videos. Set a day aside and rip out as many as you possibly can.
I mean, my record is 37, filming with Chris Crone and Grant
long
Thompson.
day.
Yeah, in that same day for one channel, we filmed 37 videos. But think about that.
Yeah.
If we're filming 20 videos and we release those videos 5 days per week, in one day we've gotten a whole month
There's a
worth
month.
Of videos taken care of. So that is awesome.
Well, and may I just say the beauty of this for you, obviously, is because this is what he does. So if he knows that he can commit 1 day a month to a particular client, that also leaves him, for argument's sake, 29 other days to have open for another client and another client and another client. Because at the end of the day, what you do, the services that you provide, even though you're freely telling people, we're sitting here telling them exactly how to do it, at the end of the day, a lot of people go, I just want to be responsible for the content.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the time to do all the other stuff. And if you already have a system in place, soup to nuts, as they call it, man, I want to avail myself of that. And that's pretty good. That's the way it works.
So that's what Be the Hero Studios does. We produce YouTube channels. So if you want to be just the talent, you get to be called the talent.
Right.
And provide the content, provide your expertise. Then I actually travel to you or you come to my studios and we'll do all the filming. We'll help you prepare the topics. We'll help you do all the keyword research. We'll do all the editing. We'll do the launch. We'll do the thumbnail design.
And you work for a whole day, plus whatever few hours you put in to prepare for it, and then the rest of your time is available for pursuing other projects or perhaps another channel or whatever 9 to 5 you might be holding down. I mean, even if that's the case as well.
So you're tired? Don't you want to do like 10 more? It's like when he checks his watch, it's like, Nate, I can only stand you for so much, man.
What time is it in this time zone? Okay. No, I think I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, I've worked with a lot of different clients, and like I said, we've had 37 in one day, but man, we were exhausted.
That's insane. Yeah.
And we just had some reasons why we had to cram in more. But I recommend shooting for 20. You join the Be the Hero Hall of Fame when you hit 20 videos in one day. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.